The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Chicken head, chicken feet, chicken necks is all I eat.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Bucket Full of Chicken Necks. Just threw my wife out of the house so I could do this show. A lot of things to say today. I have a very, very special treat for you, something that I've saved just for you, so I'm really excited about this. I want to take care of business first. The Vampiro DVD is out by Kayfabe Commentaries. I got some new copy by my good friend Sean Oliver, wants me to read this to you. From the shadows emerges this most mysterious figure, now prepared to open up to the U-Shoot fans. Vampiro has taken the U-Shoot oath and agreed to talk about everything personal and professional that you asked. From his time in Mexico to current day in Lucha Underground, this international talent is outspoken and totally outrageous on all topics. Vampiro is very amusing and comical, but can also go very dark. Trust me, very dark. Way dark when touching on his forays into the paranormal. Vampiro fields your questions about WCW, his troubled relationship with Conan, voodoo, drugs, and hooking up with all the telenovela actresses that Univision could serve up. You want stories about sleeping in a morgue? Check. Performing black magic ceremonies at Aleister Crowley's house in Sicily? Check. Witnessing Ming knocking down telephone poles with the thrust of his hand? Check. I can't believe Sean Oliver put that in there. Thank you, Sean. Outrageous, absolutely uncensored, 100% true. Who cares? It's U-Shoot. Only if kayfabecommentaries.com. Our shoots are not shareholder approval. This is going to be unbelievable. Sean told me that my copy went out yesterday. We sent out a copy of Vampiro. And I'm sorry, Glenn Gilberti, the Disco Inferno. Glenn and I are going to do a whole special episode just on the Vampiro DVD. Also, guys, it's the 16th. We got 15 days to join the brand for $1 a week for life. You go to vincerussobrand.com. You put in the code word brand, less than $1 a week for life. Tomorrow, very special swerve with Joey Ryan, my new best friend. What he pulled over in Japan, I don't believe. And I had to talk to him about it. Made friends with Joey Ryan. We had a great conversation. That'll be on the swerve tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about. Listen, I got to tell you, I'm whipped. I'm emotionally, physically, mentally drained for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, Jeff Lane and myself just did a mark that drained me of everything I had. You know, let me explain something about Mark and Mark. All that stuff is done off the cuff. We don't go over anything. We don't go over lines. I just basically call Jeff and say, listen, we need to do a Mark and Mark on this. He gets dressed. I get dressed. We do the gimmick. So I'm emotionally drained from that. Please watch the Kevin Owens tribute. It's free. It's up now on YouTube. Also, you can go to vincerussobrand.com and you can see it free. A tribute to Kevin Owens. You're not going to want to miss. I'm also drained because I had to get new health insurance by the end of this year. I started working on it 10:30 this morning, wound up getting done at about 1, just got my freaking chain jerked for 3 hours. It exhausted me. I went from there to Mark and Mark, and now I'm going to Chicken Necks. So as you can see, I'm still one of the busiest and hardest working men in the professional wrestling business. I'm drained with this Kevin Owens stuff. Enough with Kevin Owens. Enough. I made the statement. First of all, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I never called Kevin Owens fat. I would never call any human being fat. And that's not what I said. That's all the idiots and imbeciles and nimrods on the internet wrestling community who are 1,000 yards up Kevin Owens' backside that are putting words in my mouth. Then Kevin Owens reads those words and he believes them as well. I never called Kevin Owens fat. I wouldn't call him fat. I basically said, if people are seeing him for the first time on television and they're casual wrestling fans and they're not internet wrestling community geeks, the first thing they're going to say is, who's that fat guy? That's what I said. So I did not call Kevin Owens fat. I said a lot of people watching it for the first time, that's what they're going to say. And I know people who have said that. So that's why I made that comment. So let's make that perfectly clear. Then I made the mistake. I made the absolute mistake of suggesting that an athlete who appears on television every week may benefit his career if he takes the time and the effort and gets into a little better shape. I made that mistake. That an athlete on TV every single week might better his career if he gets into shape. Here's what people don't get. All you idiots, absolute idiots that are emailing me, comparing Kevin Owens to Dusty Rhodes and Yokozuna and Mick Foley. First of all, you're out of your minds. That guy hasn't done a fraction of what Yokozuna did and Dusty Rhodes did and Mick Foley did in the wrestling business. And I worked with all three of those individuals. Trust me, I know their track record. I know what they did. To put Kevin Owens in the same conversation as them is an insult. To put Vince Russo in the same conversation as them is an insult. I worked with Yokozuna. The man was a legend. You didn't see Yokozuna after matches. I did. I was there. Were you there? Were you even freaking born yet? Do you even know who Yokozuna is? I worked next to Dusty Rhodes. You don't even put me in the same freaking encyclopedia as Dusty Rhodes because I'm not worthy. And Mick Foley, my God, this Kevin Owens has not done a 1 millimeter of what these guys accomplished in the rest. So you morons that are saying, well, Yokozuna was out of shape and Dusty Rhodes were out of shape and Mick Foley was out of shape. First of all, here's the bottom line. They were much bigger men. I was around these guys. They were much bigger men. And not only that, that was part of the gimmick. For you idiots that don't know, Dusty Rhodes was the common man. Yokozuna was supposed to be a sumo wrestler. Mick Foley had no care in the world about what he put his body through. That was the gimmick. What you morons don't understand is they haven't tied the body size of Kevin Owens into what his gimmick is. We don't know what his gimmick is. JBL tells me every single week, Kevin Owens is a prize fighter. He doesn't do anything in the ring that's a prize fighter. Prize fighters don't do cannonballs in the ring. So I don't even know where prize fighter comes from. Then I'm getting today, Kevin Owens is a badass. Really? Badasses get Coke spit in their face and popcorn thrown in their face and they don't do nothing. That is a badass. The problem is the WWE has not defined his character and his body shape and his weight doesn't play into his character. So he comes across as a regular guy, a wrestler that looks like he's out of shape. That's how he comes across. And God forbid that I say an athlete who makes a living by wrestling and is on TV every single week should be in the best condition he should be in. God forbid I make that statement. And Kevin Owens' weight and the shape that he's in and his belly has nothing to do with his character, because we don't know who the hell his character is. He's a prize fighter. No, he's a bully. No, he's a badass. Stop already. Enough with freaking Kevin Owens. You think Kevin Owens is over. You think Kevin Owens is a main eventer. You think Kevin Owens is better than Mick Foley and Yokozuna and Dusty Rhodes. God bless you. Think it all you want. Quite frankly, I'm going to get plain as day here. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit whether you love Kevin Owens. I don't give a shit whether you hate Kevin Owens. That's not going to affect my life one iota. I don't care. But as long as I live in the United States of America, I am entitled to a freaking opinion. And if you're going to hate me because of my opinion and my opinion doesn't agree with your opinion, then guess what? You're a jackass. You're a jackass. Did JR and I agree with everything we discussed the other day? Of course not. We're two different guys from two different parts of the world with two different upbringings. How the heck are we going to agree on it? How is JR going to see everything the way Vince Russo sees it and vice versa? You want to attack me and bury me and I'm this and I'm irrelevant and I'm this and that because I don't agree with you? Scratch my ass in Macy's window. I don't give a crap about your opinion. I don't care whether you love Kevin Owens or hate Kevin Owens. I worked with Vince McMahon. 5 years I was connected to the guy's hip. Trust me, Kevin Owens, it will benefit your career to be in the best shape you can be, unless your gimmick is I'm an out of shape couch potato. If that's your gimmick, fine. I don't see that being your gimmick. So knowing Vince McMahon, it is going to help you to get in shape if you want to be a main eventer. This ain't the Indies, fella. This is the WWE. This is the number one game in town. This is the show. And you know what? It's no different. I'm a Giant fan. I loved Pablo Sandoval for years, the Panda. And guess what? The more weight the Panda put on, the less he was effective as a Major League Baseball player. And the Giants said, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight, you need to lose weight. They hurt Sandoval's feelings, so he didn't sign back with them. He went to play for the Red Sox. Guess what? The Red Sox didn't care about his weight as much as the Giants did. So they let him go. Freaking Panda blew up, and look at his statistics of last year. He had the worst season in his career because he was out of shape. Everybody wants to talk about what a great worker Kevin Owens is. Quite frankly, I don't see it. Shawn Michaels is a great worker. I've seen a million of Shawn's matches. Bret Hart is a great worker. I watch Kevin Owens' matches closely. I don't see a great worker. And I'm not going to label somebody great because they're good. I cherish the word great. I'm very careful who I put the moniker great on. Shawn Michaels was great. Bret Hart was great. I don't see anything in a Kevin Owens match that is great. Good, yes. Great, no. My opinion, you don't like it. Tough titties, I don't care. And another thing for you idiots that want to, don't personally attack me and be following me. That has to be like the most asinine thing I've ever heard of. You're following me, but yet you're attacking me. Don't follow me. Are you out of your mind? Please. I'm going to give myself a heart attack live on the air 1 week. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal programming. Then you're going to understand how passionate I am about this. I'm done with Kevin Owens, okay? I am giving advice to Kevin Owens, working with Vince McMahon, knowing how Vince is, knowing how the WWE is, knowing how casual fans, not fans that eat, sleep, drink, piss, and shit wrestling, casual fans. I know how they react to certain wrestlers. My advice to you is work a little bit harder, get in the best shape you possibly can if you want to go as high as you want to go in wrestling. Okay? Surprise, surprise, you may become even a better wrestler minus some of the weight. That is my opinion. I'm not saying it to hurt your feelings. Listen, fella, I'm a fat slob right now. I weigh more right now than I ever have in my life. I'm overweight, and I know it, but I also know one other thing. I'm overweight because I'm lazy, and I'm overweight because I eat what I want to eat. The older I get, if I want to eat a Miss Debbie's Christmas tree, I'm going to eat it. Quite frankly, I'm going to eat it. So here's the facts. I'm fat and overweight. I know it's because I'm lazy. I know it's because I have no willpower. I know it's because I want to eat what I want to eat. I don't have a problem with any of those things. If anybody said that to me, I'd say, you know what? You're right. I am out of shape. I can afford to lose some weight. I would be healthier. I would be in better shape. You're absolutely right. I'm out of shape because I'm lazy and I'm not disciplined. I agree with that. So I'm here telling you Vince Russo is a big, fat, out of shape old man. Here's the problem, though. I'm not a professional wrestler. I'm not on television every week. Being an athlete isn't my livelihood. But the fact of the matter is, the facts are the facts. And I know what the facts are, even concerning myself. And you're not going to hurt my freaking feelings or insult me because I'm not afraid of the truth. I know what the truth is. I can deal with truth. And I hope to lose my big, fat, stinking gut. I was supposed to start my diet in October because I said to myself, I'm going to give myself a year from Will's wedding. That was October. Now I'm saying, okay, January 1st, I'm going to start my diet. Why? Because I'm lazy. Why? Because I have no discipline. If you tell me that, you're not going to insult me. It's the facts. And I understand that. I have no problem with truth. Quite frankly, I love when people tell me the truth about myself. I love when people call me out. Why? Because if it's true and I can take it constructively, I can make myself a better person. Okay? I did not say anything deconstructively. I did not call Kevin Owens fat. You said I called him fat. Nowhere will you find any soundbite of me calling Kevin Owens fat. That's not what I said. I said when casual fans first see him on television and they don't know who he is, they may ask the question, who's that fat guy? And I've been in the presence of people who have asked that. That's why I made the comment. That's it. Now I'm going to turn to much bigger and better things. This is a box knife. No, I'm not going to cut my throat. People hate me so much, and I have no friends, and nobody likes me, and I go out all day, and I just pick worms and eat them. That's what I do. That my good friend from the San Francisco Giants, Russ Stanley, director of operations, that I've known for 20 years. Every Christmas, he sends me my beloved San Francisco Giants care box. And every year I look forward to it. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I have stuff all over my office that Russ has sent me over the years. Every time he sends me stuff every Christmas, I've got to clean everything out. It's the greatest day of the year for me when I get the Russ Stanley giant box. Guess what? I got it yesterday. I couldn't wait to tear it open, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it with my beloved brand so they can see how childish I am. They can see how giddy I get. They can see what a little boy I am. And they can appreciate me more than they do right now. So yesterday in the mail, I got a 27-pound box. I don't even know where to put this. 27-pound box from Russ Stanley of the San Francisco Giants. Not opened. We're going to open it now. We're going to see what's inside now. There we go. This is like opening a treasure chest to me. A treasure chest. Let me put my hat on backwards. I'm going to get a little excited here. Here we go. Oh, baby. Oh, Nelly. Okay, here we go, fellas. Here we go. Let me read. Wishing you a happy and joyous holiday season. Hoping the new year brings another trophy from Russ Stanley, the San Francisco Giants. Here we go, baby. 2014 World Championship hat. Official. San Francisco Giants cowboy hat. I'm going to put that on right now. Here we go. 2015 Giant calendar. We are SF. We are Giant. Oh, man. Some kind of Giant world champion tote bag. This looks like it's just one of those banners. Travis Ishikawa, he was the one, he put the Giants in the World Series in 2014 against the Cardinals. He hit a big home run. This is, I'm sure, just a big banner, because if I take it out, I'll never be able to fold it and put it back in the right way. This is a Mother's Day scarf. World champion 2014. My mother ain't getting this. She ain't getting this for Mother's Day. This is mine. Oh, boy. Here we go. This is a 2014 Giant replica ring. Let me show you this bad boy. You got one of these? You got one of these, Kevin Owens? Look at that. Championship ring replica. See, I got my friends. I got people that like me. All right, don't kid yourself. All right. Oh, boy, here we go. Just the gifts just keeps on giving. This looks like 2014, looks like championship socks. This is some kind of a shirt. Let's see what we got. Wow, nice shirt. 2014 champs, baby. What size that is? XL. Be a little tight. I told you I'm a fat wad. After the first of the year, I'll get right into that bad boy. All right, here we go now. This is a 2014 World Championship snow globe. Snow globe. Look at this. Unbelievable, man. Look. Yeah, I'll take it out of the plastic. I don't need that. Look at that. Look at that Golden Gate Bridge snow globe. All these now go in the office. Now I'll spend all night making room, making sure everything is nicely displayed. Let's see. What is this? This looks like a little flag. Maybe I could put on my car. That's what that looks like. This is Hello Kitty Giants. I don't care. I'll put the Hello Kitty in the office. What do I care? I don't care. Hello Kitty. All right. These are usually my favorites. These are the bobbleheads. He sends me so many freaking bobbleheads. I wish I could turn my camera around, show you how many I have. I love the freaking bobbleheads. Here we go. Well, this here is a Buster Posey bank. So I got a nice Buster Posey bank. This here is my Giants World Champions postseason hero bobbleheads. This one is Brandon Belt. So this is a Brandon Belt. There's Brandon. This is a Brandon Belt bobblehead. This is a Hunter Pence fence catch bobblehead. Look at that. So you thought I was kidding. I told you every year. This is it. This is my whole year right here. And I'm sharing this with you. Here. This is a Madison Bumgarner MVP bobblehead. Mad Bum. Nice SF Giant license plate. I wish I had a car to put this on. With my daughter, I don't own a vehicle anymore. So I don't have a car to put this on. What's this? Giant World Champion Postseason Heroes bobblehead. This one is Yusmiro Petit. Where's Petit? There's Petit. Even though he is no longer a Giant, the Nationals signed him as a free agent just last week. Giant World Series postseason bobblehead. This one is Brandon Crawford. He's right there. Brandon is becoming more and more my favorite Giant. The shortstop. I love Brandon Crawford. Wow, man. Oh, my God. Look at this, man. You look, Chewbacca bobblehead. SF Giants. Look at that. My favorite Star Wars character, Chewbacca. This is a Juan Marichal statue replica. The Dandy Dominion Juan Marichal, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. I got to clear some of this off my desk. See, now I'll spend the entire night trying to figure out where these bad boys go. All right, almost done, fellas. This is a Hunter Pence gnome. A Hunter Pence gnome. You know those garden gnomes? That's what this is. Giants World Champion postseason bobblehead. This one is Joe Panic. And there's Joe Panic right there, the Giants second baseman. Giant World Series postseason hero bobblehead. Jeremy Affeldt right there, who just retired. A lot of injuries. Jeremy had to retire earlier. Great reliever for the Giants. And last but not least, Giants World Championship bobblehead. And this one is Travis Ishikawa. Like I said, he put the Giants in the World Series 2015. No longer with the Giants, though, Travis, but he'll always be in our hearts. So that's it, everybody. There it is, the Giant Box 2015. I hope I'm around next year to show you 2016. Now I'm going to spend the rest of my day figuring out where they go. I thank you for joining me in this festive celebration. My cap, see, my cap came out because I'm gross. My cap came out. I don't want to lose this. I got to put it there. Listen, Festivus for the rest of us. There we go. Frank Costanza. And there you have it, everybody. So that's it for this week. Bucket full of chicken necks. Let me remind you of a couple things. Because now the members are watching this. Please renew. Please renew. Please renew. Please renew. If you like what we do, me and Jeff, please renew. Without you, there is no brand. Without you, I don't do this. Without you, I don't know what I go do. I'll have to find something to do. Please renew. If you're going to do any Christmas shopping on Amazon, if you go through VinceRussoBrand.com, that helps us. Also, there are Realm gift cards where you can also give a membership to your friends. So that's it, everybody. Listen, man, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad I got that stuff off my chest. I got to tell you, I'm completely shot and tired of the day I had today. Listen, I got up at 5:30. 7:30, I played basketball with VJ. Played till about 8:39. Got on the phone with insurance companies at about 10:30. Finished up with them at about 1 o'clock. Got on with Jeff at about, I'd say, 1:15-ish. We did our hour-long show. After that, I'm doing this now with you. I am absolutely exhausted. I need to have a cream soda. I need to do something. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be on Wrestling Inc. with Nuclear Heat. Don't know what my topic will be yet. I want to thank JR for having me on his show. I love you, JR. Thank you very much. I love the fact that we can agree to disagree. Man, I'll always love you. I'll always love you, JR, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Take care.
Critically acclaimed producers Kayfabe Commentaries bring you the most candid shoot interview ever with Sabu, nephew of the legendary Sheik.
Would your aunt be talking business?
Of course.
With the Sheik?
Oh, yeah. And Carney. She can speak Carney better than me.
That's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Prepare to explore the darkest corners of the man behind Sabu.
I would have stopped pain pills entirely if I was out of pain. Because I've been a little too long at the dance myself.
You feel now you've been too long at the dance?
Breaking Kayfabe with Terry Sabu Brunk, now available on DVD and on demand at shootinterviews.com.